I see Speed and Kai have this room that they always go to. They do the same shit with the they decorate the room, they sleep here for a long time, playing Minecraft. They did Fortnite recently. I think it's smart, bro. I really do think it's smart, and I really do think that since it's the meta, it's in everyone's best interest to start doing these. How Kai Cenat ruined streaming. Now, please don't look at my hair. Don't look at my background. It's bad. Holy. I'm getting my hair done today and a haircut. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna look rough anymore. And also, it's the daytime, so there's no point in putting on my LED lights or my fireplace. Anyway, how Kai Cenat ruined streaming, right? Now, if y'all didn't know, Kai Cenat has been doing marathons. And marathons is basically where he goes on stream for multiple days, long time. Usually, he does it for a month. You know what I'm saying? Some people do it for a week. Some people do it for the 25 days of Christmas, before Christmas and things like that. And now there's a meta, so now people like Deshae Frost are walking in his footsteps. And people saying like Deshae Frost, while he had some really good moments in his subathon, there are also some moments where he was like, well, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. On the other hand, Kai, who had literally every day planned with some other impromptu segments that he had no idea what was happening and things like that. So let's get into it. This video was posted by Souls Speaks. Shout out my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Before I go, I got one more present.
Who the hell did he pay to write stream every day?
Yeah, I'm really not trying to hate on PlaqueBoyMax here, but the marathon meta, it has to stop, bro. It has to stop. So the clip you just saw in the beginning is of PlaqueBoyMax recently announcing that for 2025, he is going to attempt to stream for 365 days. 365 days of streaming every single day. Now, from my understanding, Max isn't going to be streaming for 24/7. You know, you're not going to be able to see him sleep. You're not going to be able to see him shower. Sorry, fellas, that's not happening. He's just going to stream at least once a day for 365 days. Now,
I'm not going to lie, though. That's literally what I do. Literally go live every day. That's just what I do. And then I wouldn't really consider this a marathon because you turn off your stream. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you don't turn off your stream, then it's a marathon. But if you do, then it's not really a marathon. You're just streaming every day, which is great. I'm just saying.
He is just going to stream at least once a day for 365 days. Now, Max has had a really, really big year in 2024, arguably the breakout streamer of the year in some people's eyes, and one of the biggest things he did this year was 100 days straight of streaming. Very similar to what he just announced, but it was just for 100 days. 100 days is still crazy now, but that's what he did. He also participated in the FaZe subathon when they were streaming for 24/7 for a whole month, and I believe he also fully participated in FaZe Miss, so for the month of December all the way up to Christmas, he was streaming every single day in a similar fashion to his 100-day streaming marathon. But with a lot of things in content creation, this not being an exception, to reach that next level, you gotta take it up a notch. So what's the next step from streaming 100 days straight? Not 200, not 300. Not even 350. 365 days straight of streaming. And once Max announced this, I ain't gonna lie, I had to tweet it out. Not trying to hate at all, but is this not unhealthy? This is speed running a burnout. And I am going to stand by that. I do not think it is healthy for Max, but honestly, streaming culture as a whole to normalize streaming to this degree. Marathons have been huge in 2024, the biggest one being Kai's Mafiathon 2, right? But
He's
even
so right,
before that,
actually.
Kai was already doing a bunch of marathons this year. He played Elden Ring nonstop. He played Minecraft nonstop with Speed. Agent's done a couple marathon streams, a bunch of the FaZe.
I think like marathon stream being the meta now, I think like it's smart, and I think it's also realistic, to be honest. Like I see Speed and Kai have this room that they always go to. They do the same shit with they decorate the room, they sleep here for a long time, playing Minecraft. They did Fortnite recently, and yeah, this is I think it's smart, bro. I really do think it's smart, and I really do think that since it's the meta, like I feel like it's in everyone's best interest to start doing these. If this is how streamers are supposed to be, then that's how it's supposed to be, bro. like actors and shit, they act for 10 hours a day. 10 hours a day, probably even more. 12-hour sessions, plus they have to memorize their lines and stuff like that. They live and breathe acting, just like streamers live and breathe streaming. That's why they get paid the big bucks. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this stuff is like, especially when you have a team of production and things like that, and a whole team of people to back you. I think all of this is necessary, bro. And I think all of this is not necessarily unhealthy. Well, it might be unhealthy and it will speed run a burnout, but I don't think that you should not do this. Like, this is meta, this is genius, it's how it's supposed to be.
Minecraft nonstop with speed. Agent's done a couple marathon streams. A bunch of the FaZe dudes have done marathon streams. Cenat has done marathon streams. Iron Mouse broke Kai's previous record through a subathon. And because this has been such a meta, one of the streamers that had a low-key blow up this year was a streamer named Emily CC.
Yep.
A streamer who's been streaming for like 3 years straight. Yes,
yep.
3 years straight. Now, you might be asking, first of all, B-Souls, you're talking about unhealthy. How about you worry about your own weight, right?
Oh, shit.
And second of all, what makes marathon streaming culture unhealthy? We've had so many conversations about viewers being parasocial, but let's keep it a stack, bro. A lot of these streamers profit and benefit off of developing parasocial relationships and also enabling parasocial relationships by doing content like this, where you're streaming every single day, letting them into your life in a way that has never been done before in history. And yet,
facts. Like, it's almost like a long distance relationship, chat. Like, y'all ever be in a long distance relationship, or like, even if you just have a girlfriend, like, you on the phone with them a lot. Imagine that. And it's like you're on the phone with them so much that it's almost like you're watching a stream. You watching their life through a screen. And it's the same exact way, except it's not parasocial. This is parasocial. You know what I'm saying? People who are extremely lonely, I'm sure they love subathons. I'm sure they love marathons. I'm sure they watch Max the entire time. I'm sure they have hours daily in them streams, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what streaming is made for. But I don't think that this is necessarily a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're extremely lonely, you're going to find one way to do it. And I think streaming is a healthy way to, you know what I'm saying? Especially with a smaller streamer. Like, if it's a bigger streamer, then it's like you have a sense of community. You're more in tune with the chat than the streamer, at least like personally, close wise. But when it comes to a smaller streamer, you can actually talk to the streamer personally. And most of the time, the small streamer's not doing marathons. Anyway, I'm literally yapping.
Yes, I said history. Never has there been a period in history where you can tune into someone's life on a daily basis in a live streamed way. That's just never been the case. As a creator who has gone through burnout before and has honestly gone through it recently, I think a really big reason as to why that is for me and for a lot of creators who go through burnout is the fact that we do a horrible job of setting our work-life balance properly. We don't take enough breaks from the online world. We become obsessed with content creation. We become obsessed with looking at our numbers. We read comments too much. We don't touch enough grass. We don't have enough true social interactions in our lives that aren't in front of a camera. Now, mind you, this is something that creators who do content offline experience. Imagine everything I just said, you've committed to this piece of content where you're being live every single day. That's a highway to being burnt out. I'm telling you, it's gonna be.
I was coughing up blood this morning, right? In the cup. Look in that cup. There's blood, there's spit. Nigga,
Ew.
I am sick. Every single time when I do feel tired or shit is tough and we got fucking 8 more days left, y'all always prove to me why I should keep going.
Thank y'all so much. I've been going through hella shit on here. Hella shit. And I've had to go through it and push, bro. Push all the time. And I've had to push through all the time and keep a straight face and be good and not show. But y'all dead ass, like, y'all been there for me every single time. Y'all don't understand, bro. This was hard as fuck.
When I tell y'all I was going through it, I was really going through it, bro. Like, dead ass. Bro, by day 10, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get through the rest of these 20 days. Nigga, I'm having nights where I'm in the bathroom, like, just bawling my eyes out. Like, I was really on some shit, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like,
damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. And it became one of those things for the first time in my life where I was sitting here like, damn, bro, I don't like streaming.
I'm gonna be honest, in a vacuum, I don't have a problem with people doing marathon streams. It's just really concerning to me that it's become a meta in an industry where, again, one-up culture is very, very prevalent. So for Max, okay, he does stream 365 days straight next year. What's the next step up after that? Is it streaming for a year straight 24/7 this time? I think it is very, very deliberate that a creator like Cenat only does a subathon once a year. And there was an argument that he wasn't even gonna do a Mafiathon this year if his record wasn't broken. I think streaming culture was actually headed into the right space once a guy like Cenat broke through the stream, because I think what Kai brought to the table was a level of quality that was never seen before. Before Kai, the metaphor of streaming was sitting at a desk all day just gaming and reacting to videos. But the thing that Kai, Speed, and Ludwig brought to the table was event streaming. This idea that you can grow through streaming, not by quantity, but by actually increasing your quality, so that you don't have to stream 24/7, so that you don't have to stream for 100 days straight. Your main content is still going to be live streaming, an experience that is very, very unique. You can even argue is superior to just uploading a video on YouTube, but you only have to stream maybe 2-3 times a week, hell, maybe once a week. But when you stream, it's an event. Everyone's going to show out. I think that's a part of the reason why Jinxie also blew up. But what the marathon meta has done, and I'm not going to lie, I am going to put some blame on Kai here, because he is arguably at the top of the game right now. He is one of, if not the most influential streamer.
No
we do
doubt
operate
is.
in a copycat industry where when people see what works, people are gonna try to do it themselves. I think what the marathon meta has done is trick the streaming world to thinking that quality is quantity. That quality is streaming nonstop. That quality is streaming for consecutive days at a time. Not that you're necessarily making high quality content. You're just live 24/7 and motherfuckers aren't doing that. Like that's the quality aspect of your stream. I don't know.
No, facts. Like that is a huge difference between Kai's stream and any other stream you go to. Like when it comes to subathons, at least, if you watch any other person's subathon, there are times where they're just like chilling and down. Like Kai has something planned every day, like I said in the beginning of this video. So it's like you have to do that to get the same results, or you're just gonna have a boring stream. You're gonna go live every day and it's gonna be type boring. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just gonna be like, or it's gonna be real and people fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? But at least Kai stream, he's always doing something. You check into Kai stream, he's always doing something. And then you even see TikToks of literal grown ass white women, grown ass women period, just watching Kai stream, and it's like, it's because he has the quality, bro. He's doing something. He's always with some famous person, and it's like his streams are unmatched.
No, every time I make comments like this, I typically get shitted on because it sounds like a motherfucker who's never worked a job before, complaining about people who regularly clock in for 8 hours. Like, this is the norm, B, so it's like, this isn't crazy. But I do think one of the beautiful things about content creation and honestly entrepreneurship is the fact that you can control your own hours, is the fact that you can have more control over your work-life balance, is the fact that you can make passive income, is the fact that you can spend more time with your friends and families because you're not forced to clock in at a set amount of hours. And for streamers to just flip that dynamic, I think it's crazy. I'm sorry. I think it's insane. Listen, if Max ever gets a hold of this again, I am not trying to hate. I wish you the best of luck. I wish you don't burn out. I wish you grow from this. This is truly coming from a place of a creator who is concerned and has gone through burnout before. And I don't want to see one of the breakout content creators out there going through burnout when it is completely avoidable. But with that being said, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section down below. And I'm out of here, man. Peace.
I don't know, man. What y'all think, man? I think that Max has a team of creatives. He has talent, so he can play games, he can make music, he can have guests to play games and make music with. He has a whole group of FaZe Clan members that he can make content with, and that should at least give him 5 days that are really good days out of the 7 days that he'd be streaming a week. 5 really good streams out of the 7 days he'd be streaming, unless it's every day. Cause I see him going live a little late, like 9 o'clock or something like that. Well, at least for me. I don't know what time it is for him. You know what I'm saying? He in LA and shit. I'm in Philly. But anyway, I'm out of here. Appreciate y'all for watching.